It's time now for another performance by sopranos Marla Rodriguez and Marisa Dickenberg. This is You Would Have Loved This.
Blanket here this morning, a soft and gentle coverlet of white, unfolded in the shadows of the dawn. It sparkled in the early morning light. You would have loved this. You would have loved this. This was your favorite time of day. Greenery is laid across the mantle, and ornaments are hanging on the tree. Cradled in the windowsill, a candle, a beacon in the night to call you back to me. You would have loved this. You always loved this. I know you love this time of year. And though I understand someday again I'll see you, I long to touch your hand, hear your voice, feel you. You would have loved this. You always loved this. Oh, how you
Oh, that was just a beautiful. I've got tears in my eyes, and I'd love to welcome back to the show Marla, and for the first time, her twin sister Marisa. Come on in, girls.
Hi.
Oh, be careful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mwah, on your
Thank
beautiful
you.
baby daughter.
No,
Lovely to
nice
meet you.
to meet you.
Mwah. Well, of course, I've seen you before when I came to your concert that you have, which would have been about 18 months ago here in Wellington. And I brought my daughter. Why? I brought a 2-year-old, and I think she cried or screamed most of the way through it. So I apologise.
And she was very cute.
Oh, that's a relief. Lovely to see you again, Marla, and congratulations on the birth of Alexandra.
Thank you. Yes.
We spoke to your husband Daniel last week now, but you're exhausted, aren't you?
I am.
You said to her last night, please sleep all night. 'cause I
Mummy
haven't
has to be on telly,
And
but
she
didn't
didn't
listen.
sleep at all. I heard her through the door, so...
And last week when your husband was on, what happened?
She was very good. She listened to my plea for Daniel.
Plea for Daddy.
Now, let's talk about... Oh, here you are, because I wanted to talk about you being... Aren't you just gorgeous? This is you two. You were born to Kathy Craig, your mum, who is a former Mobile Song Quest winner.
That's right.
So it was natural you were going to become opera singers, of course.
Yes, and didn't she record
8 days, I think it was, after she gave birth to twins.
You're kidding.
yes.
So
And it
6
was-
weeks is nothing.
Yeah, and she, we might just point out, it was actually the group section of the Mobile Song Quest with 3 other women, so...
But just
yes.
wonderful. She must be so proud of you. Do you know of any other twin opera singers?
No, I know of a lot of women who are put together to look like twins.
Emulate the twin thing, but they're not.
So far, we haven't heard of any others.
You're the real thing.
Yeah.
But you live in, you know, on the other side of the world from each other. Marisa, you're in Sydney, and of course you're in New York. Marla, how often do you get to see each other?
A
lot.
lot more now. And not, my husband Daniel is very good at making sure we see each other because we're much happier people when we're together.
Yeah, and singing together. So we had a lot of time apart, and I think that maybe for both of us it was important. But now it's just such a pleasure to sing together and so special.
Yeah.
And
So-
at home.
And are you going to, so does that mean that we're going to see more regular, you know, trips back to New Zealand?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that's the plan. And with the little baby, Nana would never forgive us if
Yes.
we didn't turn
Yeah.
up here. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the tour. That's why you're here in New Zealand, as well, of course, giving birth to your child. Where are you abouts you going, and what can people expect on the tour?
Well, our first concert is March the 1st in Palmerston North, and that's at Karcher Birch at 4 o'clock. And that's Marisa and I and Will Martin, who I believe is on the
Going
show.
to be on the
He is. He's on
program.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And then we move on to Hastings, and then on to Dunedin, and then Ashburton,
and Timaru.
Timaru, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
and we'll, of course, we'll have details of that
On
on
the
our
website.
website. But I want to talk about your album that's coming up, because is this the first
It is.
together?
Yes. Yeah.
It is. We started making it about, well, really roughly like 10 months ago, and then I got pregnant.
Yeah, I was literally
As you
about
do.
to fly out the next day, and Marla called and said, I'm pregnant. And so that kind of got aborted a little bit, the
It
plan,
did,
because
yeah.
Marla had morning sickness. So I
Oh,
was
yes.
there, and
Quite
we were just
ill.
hanging out, which we don't mind.
No, not at
So
all.
we've recorded half of it, and it's set for release at the end of this year. And we did half of it in LA at Westlake Studios, which is a wonderful place, and we worked with a really great sound engineer there called David
David
Doe.
Doe, yeah.
So he's our man, and we'll be heading back there, I think, sometime after Daniel and I return to the States. Marisa will come.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to contact us about the album, they can contact us at harmony@marlamarisa.com.
All right, well, we'll make sure that's on our website as well. And I just want to show a couple more photos of you as little girls, because they're just so beautiful. Look at that.
Can you
Stunning.
tell us apart?
I can't know which one. Who's who?
Marisa on the left, Marla on the right.
Beautiful stuff.
Wow.
Oh, well,
I'm
look,
good.
I
I'm
can't.
good.
it's lovely to see you two together. You're obviously sisters and very close. And thanks for coming on the show. Best of luck with the tour.
Thank
And best
you.
of luck with motherhood. I know it's a
Thank
challenge, but
you.
it's well worth it.
Yes.